Welcome to the YouTube channel, Mr. Rafa Online Tuitions. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mr. Rafa Online Tuitions. Today we are here to crack the codes of mathematics. Mathematics made easy. Follow me as we crack the codes of inequalities. 2018 GCE paper 1. So you have 5 marks. In the diagram below, R is the unshaded region. Write 3 inequalities which describe the region R. Write 3 inequalities which describe the region R. So region R, which is this region, it is bounded by 3 inequalities. Number 1, number 2, number 3. So the first thing that you have to do, you have to check what we call special case lines. Special case lines. So when you identify the special case lines, then write the equations of each lines that we have. 1, 2, 3. So write equations. So number 1, in this question, we have one special case line, of which this is the special case line. So this line, it is called y is equal to x. It is a special case line. Y is equal to x. So how do I know that it is y is equal to x? Does it mean that all the lines that passes through 0, 0 is a special case line? The answer is no. So how do I know? So this special case line, it passes through 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7. It goes on like that. The first equation, it is y equals x. So the first thing that I'll do, I'll write the equations. Then I'm going to convert equations to inequalities. So y equals x. Then the second thing, I have this line. Okay, so how do we find the equation of a straight line? By applying this formula, y equals mx plus c. So remember that this is gradient. This is y-intercept. Y-intercept. This is the y-intercept. So here we'll just look out for two things, the y-intercept and gradient. So this line, it has intercepted y at 2. So y-intercept for this line is equal to 2. So y equals mx plus 2. So y-intercept is equal to 2. So this line, we want the equation of a straight line of this line. So this line, it is cutting y-axis at 2. So this 2, it is called the y-intercept. Okay, so the y-intercept is 2. So the next thing, we are going to find m, which is gradient. So for me to find gradient, I need the value of x and the value of y. So to find the m, you need to pick any coordinate along this line. So in this case, I'll pick the x-intercept, which is 8, 0. If I want, I can pick 4, 1. If I want, I can pick 3, 1.2. If I want, I can pick 1, 1.8. So I'll pick this 8, 0. 8, 0. So 8, 0. So this is x, this is y. So I'm going to substitute. Where there is x, I'll substitute 8. Where there is y, I'll substitute 0. So it's going to be 8m plus 2. So from there, I'll shift to this side. It was positive 2. When it crosses the equal sign, it becomes negative 2. So it's going to be negative 2 equals 8m. So there you say over 8, 8 goes. So gradient equals 2 into 2, 1, 2 into 8, 4. So gradient is negative 1 over 4. So now the equation of a straight line is y equals, where there is m now, I'll substitute negative 1 over 4. So it will be negative 1 over 4x plus 2, which is the y-intercept. That is the equation of a straight line. So let's now look at equation 3. So this is the third equation. So remember that y equals mx plus c. So pali equation twalafayapo fe fintu fibiri. Twayapo fe gradient na y-intercept. So nga twamona i line iyi mu y-axis taikatingine kwa pali fe ponse na ipelela. So apa formula twalaba omufya number 1 ekyo twalabalirapo okusanga gradient. Pantu i line ita tuishiyopo ikatingine mu y-axis. So tien tubalirepo first okufaya gradient. So gradient, it is given by this formula. Gradient is equal to change in y-axis divided by change in x-axis. So I have two pairs of coordinates along this line. So number 1, it is 8, 0. Number 2, it is 5, 5. You can pick any of the two. If you want, you can pick 7, 2. If you want, you can pick 6, 3.6. Okay, if you want, you can pick 4, 6.7. You can pick any of the two coordinates. So now we already have 5, 5 and 8, 0. So I have 5, 5 and 8, 0. So in this case, remember that a coordinate, it is always x, y, x, y. So if this is x1, this is y1. This is x2, this is y2. So don't forget, if I want, this can be x1, y1, x2, y2. There is no problem. The answer is just the same. Just like the formula, if I want, I can say y2 minus y1, x2 minus x1. The answer is just the same. So now let us substitute. So gradient equals y1 is 5 minus y2, 0, x1, 5, x2, 8. So gradient equals 5 minus 0, that is 5, 5 minus 8, that is negative 3. So the final answer for gradient is equal to negative 5 over 3. Don't leave your answer like this. Okay, where you have a negative, denominator. So you can raise your negative so that it is like that. So what are we doing? We want the equation of a straight line. So now I have gradient. I'm going to find the y-intercept. So where there is m, I'll substitute negative 5 over 3. So it's going to be y equals negative 5 over 3x plus c. So now for us to find the value of c, you can pick any of the two coordinates. Any of the two coordinates. So I'll pick 8, 0. So y is 0. Negative 5 over 3, x is 8 plus c. So from there, I'll say 0 equals negative 5 over 3 times 8. It is negative 40 over 3 plus c. I'll correct the like terms. So negative 40 over 3, it will go that side. It was negative. When it goes this side, it becomes positive. So c is equal to 40 over 3. That is the value for c. Okay, so now the equation of line 3 becomes y equals, where there is m, I'll substitute negative 5 over 3x plus, where there is c, I'll substitute 40 over 3. Okay. Then we have equation 1, which is y equals x. Equation 2, which is y equals negative 1 over 4x plus 2. So I have the 3 equations. The next thing that we are going to do, we are going to convert equations to inequalities. So let's start with the first one. So the first one, it is this line. The first one is that line. So write 3 inequalities which describe region R. So what is region R? Let's start with this line. What is region R? So for this line, this is greater, this is less. For all the lines in this fashion, this party is greater, this party is less. So for this line, region R is less or equal to. So it is going to be y, y is less or equal to x. That is for this line, where region R is less or equal to. Okay, so the shaded party for this region is greater. Now we come to the second one, which is this one. Okay, so for this line, where region R is greater. Okay, where region R is greater. So this is greater, this is less. So for this line, it is going to be y is greater or equal to negative 1 over 4x plus 2. Now we've got this line, okay? So we want region R. For this line, region R is less. So this is less, this is greater, okay? This is greater, this is less. So my final answers are y is less or equal to x. Y is greater or equal to negative 1 over 4 x plus 2. Then the last one is y is less or equal to negative 5 over 3x plus 40 over 3. So 5 marks. Wonderful, wonderful. These things are nice. Wonderful. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, Mr. Rafa Online Tuitions. Don't forget to follow my Facebook page, Mr. Rafa Online Tuitions. You can also follow me on TikTok. I need your feedback.